Let me tell you a strange story. Saul is desperate. He's lost his way, and God is silent. This is what we just saw in our skit, right? So Saul turns to a medium, a woman he himself had outlawed, and he asks her to call up the ghost of Samuel. She's terrified, and he's trembling, and out of the ground the prophet rises. It's eerie. It's haunting. But what haunts Saul is not the ghost, it's the truth. You've stopped listening to God, Samuel says. You have clung to fear. You have forgotten who you are. So that's where we start tonight in this All Hallows Eve service, right here on the edge of fear. All Hallows Eve isn't just about skeletons and witches and jack-o'-lanterns. It's the night we name what we are afraid of. And most of us, like Saul, are afraid of things like silence and loss, endings, and death itself. And yet the gospel meets us right there. Mary kneels and says what we've all thought. She says to Jesus, "Lord, if you had been here." And Jesus weeps. He doesn't skip to resurrection. He doesn't pretend that it doesn't hurt. He stands at the grave. He breathes in the stench of death. And then he shouts, "Lazarus, come out." And the dead man comes stumbling forward, still wrapped in grave clothes. And Jesus says, "Unbind him and let him go." This is the strange and holy work of tonight. We stand in the dark, yes, we face what haunts us, and we admit that death is real. But we also listen for that voice, the one who calls us by name, the one who says, "Come out of the tomb, even now, even you." Jesus doesn't just raise Lazarus, he raises us. He reminds us that we are still being unbound from shame, from fear, from lies we've believed too long. We are not ghosts. We are not beyond reach. We are beloved. We are alive. We are sent. So maybe tonight is less about costumes and more about courage. Less about spooky stories and more about the deeper truth. The deeper truth that God meets us in the grave. That love is stronger than death. That nothing, not even the silence, not even fear, can separate us from that love. So come out. Come out of hiding. Come out of fear. Come into the light of the one who still weeps with us and still calls us by name.